We're out here again. The last couple videos got kind of jumbled. I lost a bunch of footage, but I wound up installing I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it, but a new oil cooler, a new power steering cooler, all in under here. Here, got all that stuff done and handled. Today we're on to a Y-pipe because, well, my stock one is still on there. I have test pipes, a stock Y-pipe, and then the ISR blast pipes back. And the flex pipes in my stock Y-pipe are all leaking. So I ordered a Y-pipe from a 370Z, which is just a more updated version of a Y-pipe, supposed to work better. I bought it off of eBay for $100 because why not? And it was actually a better shape and better design than the 03 to 05 or 06, whatever it is, 350Z ones. In the advertisement, it wasn't even advertised for 350Z, G35, G37, and 370Z. But it's an HR Y-pipe essentially. Should fit. I'm waiting for that to show up now, but I'm about to take off the stock Y-pipe. But first, I want to give a cold start of what it sounds like with the stock Y-pipe and leakiness and all that nonsense, and then show what it sounds like cold start with the new. I gotta be under there. Alright, stock Y-pipe is out. Look at that piece of trash. It's really simple. 2 bolts here, 2 bolts here, 2 bolts here. Mine, as you can see, didn't really meet the gasket all the way because these, I guess, are smaller than 3-inch outlets. And yeah, it was cooking through the gasket pretty good. But what was actually going on is, if you can see how light this one is compared to how dark this one is, that's because there is a giant hole somewhere under here in the flex pipe that was basically just whistling away in the car. I mean, the other side of them doesn't look so grand either anyway. So, yeah, they're not in the greatest of condition. But at this point, that's now trash. Alright. Now we just gotta wait for UPS to show up with the new one, so I can unbox that and throw it on there. Should be getting like a Surikawa today too, which is pretty cool. Managed to get that offline for like 94 cents because I had a gift card, so it was totally worth it. That's gonna be another video because I have to pull the headliner back out and I'm gonna mount it to the stock mounting point where the oh shit bar would normally be in like a G35 or something. There is like M8 by 1.25 or whatever threaded holes up in the top of the headliner on the passenger side that I'm just gonna have to cut a hole in the headliner and bolt the Surikawa to. So gonna do that in the next couple days. Look for a good option to bolt it up there because I don't really have one at this point. And yeah, so back to waiting. When the UPS guy shows up, I'll get that box open. Yes. Well, it's the next day. I waited pretty much all day yesterday for the Y-pipe to show up, and it showed up at like 7 o'clock at night. It's supposed to show up between like 11 and 3. But, you know, we're not complaining about UPS or any of that sort of stuff. We're not even worried about that. We are going to, in fact, finish the Y-pipe, though. We have it under here. Let's see if we can get this to focus. So, it's under there. It is currently not tight, and it's also hanging a bit lower than I'd like it to hang, but we're going to try to fix that here in a second by lifting all of it up and putting a jack under it. Yeah, giving it all a good lift and then tightening it all down. Okay, let's get to it. Alright, 370Z Y-pipe into 350Z. The old one's trash and is gonna be thrown out tonight. I guess all that's left now is to start it. So let's grab the keys and let's do this. Okay, well, car starts and runs. Alright, everything's in, everything's on, car is working its way to warmed up. Takes a little bit longer with the oil cooler and everything. Doesn't sound so bad, sounds pretty good. Doesn't really make that much noise. The clutch has a bit of rattle, but the clutch has always had a bit of rattle. And I'm gonna try to get you guys set in here. Try to get this to stay so you guys can hear the car. I don't know, the neighbors are back there. It doesn't really sit in there. Okay. Don't really have a good spot to put you guys in. Hopefully you can hear the car. And the clutch. Let's see what happens here. At least you can see me from that angle. Sounds much cleaner though. Yeah, I'd say it's a bit louder. Give her the old 2-3 here. Once we get out of the neighborhood, it's a bit shitty in this neighborhood. It's a little bit louder. It's definitely a little bit louder. It sounds much better though than the stock Y-pipe did. I'll say that. It is immensely better. Definitely sounds like a trumpet. Definitely sounds like a trumpet. Whoa. Alright, well, I'm very happy with it. Works well on the downshift. See what it sounds like with the windows up. Not actually as droney as I thought it would be. Turn on the AC since that's going to make it sound even weirder. The exhaust didn't really smack either underneath. I expected to hear the exhaust smacking a little bit. I like it. I'm happy with it. Find my face. You're not gonna focus on me? There we go. Okay. Made it back. Car sounds good, seems good. Everything seems to be working all right. Sounds pretty good. Actually sounds like it's misfiring less, which is cool. Maybe the exhaust leak was causing a misfire. I don't know. Trying to do this one. Okay. But it sounds good. It's pretty pretty quiet for being warmed up. Shit, I think at this point the clutch is the loudest thing in the car. Pretty much. It sounds good though. I'm very happy with the outcome. I think it improved the car great. Doesn't rattle nearly as much as I thought it would. Just did a good job. Did a good job.